Welcome to the weekly tarot for Monday the 18th to Sunday the 24th of October. Hi everyone, I hope you guys are all doing well and welcome to your weekly tarot for all the signs for Monday the 18th to Sunday the 25th of October. So guys, we are entering out of Libra season, and what a month it's been. You know, this week the Mercury is direct, but we are still in the shadow. So, you know, it can feel quite up and down. Things can still seem like in the limbo. You know, we can feel a bit very much feeling quite stuck. But also, you know, I hope we've also learned a lot from what is gone on during like Libra season in terms of like communication and trying to find balance and, you know, just, you know, and also being creative and, you know, the general Libra themes, you know, but obviously the main theme is balance and definitely communication and our relationships. But this week, yeah, I'm going to do like general energies for all of us. And I'm going to be I've picked out some cards for the collective and what you guys could be listening, what you guys could be working with. Okay, so I picked out 3 cards like general message. So the first card we have is the water card. And the water card is about our emotions. Okay, how we this week feels very emotional. I feel that the reason why it feels very emotional is because we, you know, some of us are feeling like, you know, it's been very much an emotional time. This week is very much an emotional time. And it also feels like there's going to be some, you know, yes, there could be some tears along the way, but it's also to do with like having a emotional release. So the water card is like, you know, some of you could be water signs like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. But on a general level, I do feel that there's going to be lots of emotion coming through. And yes, this could be to do with like the retrograde. You know, we're still in the shadow, obviously, after for 2 weeks, but still, it's like everything can just come one after the other. And there can be some emotional outbursts. There can also be, you know, just purging ourselves emotionally. But it also needs to be done because, and also we're going into a water season anyway. So it does definitely make sense. The second card we have is a Leo card. So we're coming from an emotional energy to, and also this could be like in the beginning, like, you know, like Monday or Tuesday, and after when it's like midweek, like Wednesday, Thursday, it gets a bit fiery. It gets a bit, okay, you know, I've you know, I've overcome my emotional state, and now I am ready to, you know, be that boss. I'm ready to show what I've got. I'm ready to, you know, make sure that I am seen, you know, and this could be in ourselves. Like I'm showing a side that I've not shown before. You know, this is a Leo card. So Leo is about being seen. It's confidence. It's showing. It's also shining. So now that we're going to get our glad rags on during the middle of the week and getting out there, you know, we're dusting away those tears, and now we are okay. This is what I'm going to be doing. This is what I'm going to be showing. This is what I'm going to be creating. It's a creative time midweek. And but it could ebb and flow as well. I feel like there could be a lot of communication. Things can be speeding up as well very quickly. Yeah, lots of communication, lots of speeding up, and also things can definitely change during middle of the week as well. And it could change in our, you know, you know, some of us could feel that it's changing too fast, but some of us can feel like, you know, I need this change. You know, the first 2 days was very much a time that I had to slow down and really, you know, feel my emotions, but now I'm ready for this change. It's all about pacing yourself as well, because Leo is a sign that likes to, once it's like know where they're heading, they just really go gung-ho with it. Then when we come to like the last week, when we come to like the Thursday, Friday, or even like the weekend, I feel this is definitely more for like 3 days, you know. I'm feeling Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and after then we got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and after then we got the weekend. So we've got an Aquarius card. Now the Aquarius card is about, as we all know, we are in Aquarius. We are in this year's whole Aquarian and next year as well. And we are got the Saturn conjunction for the next 20 years in Aquarius. So once we're showing a side of ourselves, a confidence, it's time to, talk, communicate with our friends and family, and thinking about what we can envision ourselves for the future. You know, I feel that a lot of us have learned a lot for the past couple of days, and now it's going to come to the weekend. It is time to, because these two signs oppose each other anyway, the Leo and Aquarius card, but they also help each other. So if you are going to be creating anything or having fun, then you can sort of put into action with people. And these could be new people. This could be, lots of ideas that you have in your head. The weekend feels very much a brainstorming time for a lot of us. And it could be brainstorming by yourself, like thinking about, okay, this is what, it just be general thoughts, but your mind is swirling. And I feel that also on the weekend for a lot of us, that ideas can come quick and fast, but some of these ideas could be for the future as well. It could be like lots of future thoughts. And even if you do communicate your ideas, people may not understand it, but they'll understand it later. It's also good with the Aquarius card that it's good to like sort of be by yourself as well. Don't be, because Aquarius is a bit of a loner, so even if you are around people, and some of us can just decide, okay, I'm gonna have to go now. Oh, but I thought you was gonna stay. It's like, yeah, I know, but it's just a time to be by yourself, because when you're around a lot of people, guys, you have conversations and you talk, but you get so inspired. So being by yourself because you've been inspired is actually a great thing. So it does end quite nice on the weekend with these card messages. Okay, so that's a general, what these card messages and what I'm seeing for all of us. And now we are going to go to the tarot, and obviously we're going to start off with Libra. So the first card that you have, Libra, is power. Ooh, it's about showing your power this week, Libra, not being afraid of your power. Okay, and then you have the Seven of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. And what these cards are just showing for you is, the main theme for you, Libra, is about power. But also, because I feel that you guys have had this card for, I've picked out this card for Libras for a while. But anyway, so it's about showing your power. I feel a lot of you may not feel like you got a lot of energy this week, and it may be because the sun is coming out of your sign, and Mars is also in your sign as well, and we're also going into an Aries full moon as well. So lots of themes are coming up about your relationships, and people like hidden, like enemies, open enemies. It's like open enemy season for a lot of you. It's about your relationships, business or personal. But I feel some of you might feel quite deflated. Okay, and you may not, even though the power card is showing you to like use your power in any way, a lot of you are not feeling quite powerful. There might be a lot of burdens on you, and whether it's work, relationships, or whether it is to do with, like on a general sense. Some of you might even feel quite lonely as well. You know, you have the Ace of Wands card, and this is a new beginning. This is showing you to like really work with your power, work with, you know, sorry, work with your power. There's power coming up for a lot of you, and the power is to do with your energy levels. So even with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, you know, there can be some quite deflation, and also you not being at your confidence, not showing a lot of confidence. But the Ace of Wands is showing you, you know, you have it within you. You just have to show it, and don't be afraid. And also you got planets. We've got this 2-year cycle with Mars and the Sun conjunction happening. So even if you do, and if a lot of you do feel very down, and you know you're not really with it, you're not feeling with it, you don't really want to talk to anyone, it's about resting, because resting actually gives you power. Resting actually gives you strength as well. You don't have to do it all at once, Libra. Rest, because then you will actually gain inspiration, you'll gain creativity, you'll gain, you know, you'll have more energy for like your family, you'll have more energy for things that you actually want to do, you know. So power is the main theme for you. Scorpio, you have enchantment. Okay, so a lot of you are feeling quite enchanting this week, Scorpio. As enchantment, it does mean, you know, you could be enchanting yourself, or someone around you could be enchanting you. You also have the King of Cups reversed, and also the Three of Pentacles. So what this message is saying for you, Scorpions, again, I feel a lot of you are feeling that your luck is actually running out, and it's not. I feel that there's some insecurity happening along the way. The enchantment card is about spells, it's about intuition. It's also about, you know, what you're drawn to. So there might be something you're actually drawn to, but I don't feel that a lot of you feel your intuition is on point. The King of Cups is a very emotional card. It's actually your card, Scorpio. But I don't feel like a lot of you are feeling, it feels like things are just very slow. So I do feel that a lot of you, it's actually a great week, because we're going into your sign. It's actually a great week for a lot of you Scorpions to do some like magic work, like, you know, boost your intuition through meditation or yoga or anything that is like quite psychic, because you are the 8th house. We're moving into the 8th house anyway. And it is a time for you, a lot of you, to like, you're coming out from the 12th house, and we're going into your first house. So some of you are coming out of your shell, but also very slowly. And, you know, even with the enchantment card, with the King of Cups, you know, things can feel very up and down. Things can feel very like emotionally unstable. But as long as you keep doing like your grounding spiritual work, you'll be fine. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, which is about building with people. Okay, so anything that you want to envision or anything you dream of, it just takes time. You know, it just feels a bit like very much a psychic time for a lot of you Scorpions this week. And maybe it's because, you know, the sun is going into your sign. So I feel that there are some conversations a lot of you may be having with, whether it's a group or whether it's with, or even conversations within yourself. Some of you could also be writing, doing some like magic work. I know I say magic work, but you know, just like setting your intentions. Also, you might even meet someone that you could be enchanted by as well. So this week does feel a little bit up and down, but it does get better. Okay. Sagittarius, you have balance. Okay, so this week is all about balance. And then you have, Seven of Wands reversed, with the Nine of Pentacles. So it's all about balance for you Sagittarians, you know, balancing your work, balance within your money. This week, Sagittarius, you know, the sun is going into your 12th house. So some of you may feel a little bit off balance. If you maintain the status quo, should we say, if you continue to maintain that higher level of, you know, positivity, you will find balance. And yes, I feel some of you are working really hard, and I feel that some of you may be working hard physically on yourself. You may be overexerting yourself as well. It does feel as well like a bit of a spiritual time, but you know, I feel some of you have done some, like, you know, done some type of spiritual work, but it's sort of veered off, you know, because you may be concentrating on something else, maybe concentrating on something for your future, you know. And you know, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is about, you know, is about, you know, completion. It could be about money, love, but it's definitely for you guys that you're not overexerting yourself, and you know, it's good to push yourself to create a future for yourself, especially for your future, but it's also trying to find balance. So, and also be mindful as well, because some of you, if you are doing like a sort of like fitness regime, you know, you guys are all by the hips and the thighs, okay? So, and also Sagittarius, some of you Sagittarians may have like might, not saying you will, but some of, just be mindful of these areas, because I feel they feel very sensitive, the sensitive parts, and you know, muscles could be torn, you know, overexerting yourself, you know. Some of you may not be listening to what's your body, not be listening to what's actually going on. You might be very much concentrating on like earning money, you know, doing these jobs, you know, learning your skill set as well, but listening to yourself, listening so you can maintain some balance. Capricorn, you have guardian angel with the Knight of Wands and the Tower card reversed. Okay, so you Capricorns can actually meet your guardian angel this week. Okay, but you may not, you know, there could be some, the Knight of Wands is about messages coming. These messages can be coming very thick and fast, and I feel like the guardian angel is definitely within you, or you could be meeting someone who's actually going to be help to guide you. But some of you may not want to, some of you feel very like, this doesn't feel right, I'm not really sure about this person or these people. But listen to what's being said, you know, because the Knight of Wands is about, you know, you know, messages coming, but also a positive, like a positive time, positive messages coming through to you, you know. But some of you, you want facts. Some of you definitely want facts. Facts are there, but it's also listening to your intuition as well. You have the Tower card, which is reversed, and whenever we see the Tower card, especially when it's reversed, I feel that a lot of you may be definitely holding back because there is something that probably, you know, this week something probably happened in the past, and you don't want to make that mistake again. So if some good news are coming to you now, whether it's from someone else or through yourself or someone coming to help you, you could be doubting it. And you know, when we doubt things, we could lose opportunities. So things could, you know, I feel that if some of you miss something this week, it could feel like the end of the world to you. Okay, so just you know, just listen to the messages that are coming through, so that you don't have any regrets, and you don't have this type of like, it's not like a breakdown, but it's more like a, you know, and also for you to keep dwelling on what you should have done and what you shouldn't have done. Just, it's about having an open mind this week. Aquarius, you have change. So change is definitely coming for you, Aquarians, this week. Okay, some of you may be actually seeking change. And then you have the Devil reversed with the Temperance card. So Change is coming, guys. Change is coming for a lot of you Aquarians. I feel a lot of you Aquarians are actually looking forward to it. There might be some frustration because when the sun goes into Scorpio, it does feel like for some of you Aquarians that you just have to really seek answers within, whereas you like to seek answers with on the global scale. And the devil card is showing you that you may be tied to an old way of thinking and doing and feeling things. You might be you might be tied to, I feel that there's some like there may feel a bit like a stuckness going on with you guys, and this could be to do with like, people, how you are, how your mindset is, and you don't really want to change it. You are happy with the way things are now. And the change card is saying, whether you want to stick to something this week or change or not change it, change is going to be coming. The Temperance card is a very positive card. So when change does come, and some of you may resist it, but then, it will take a while for you to go along with it. But some of you may actually go for it. Try to pace yourself. Try to pace yourself. It's a positive time for a lot of you Aquarius. You just have to really see it. You just have to really know where to go, know who to be with, and know how far you can actually go. So it might be very much an up and down time this week, but then you will see actually this needed to happen. Okay. Pisces. You have Sanctuary. I'm sure you had this last week. I'm sure you did. Sanctuary with Eight of Cups and the Page of Swords. So Sanctuary, it could be anything. I think this is your domain, Pisces. This is definitely your domain. A lot of you probably are seeking Sanctuary this week. Or, I feel that some of you are seeking Sanctuary in the beginning, especially. But then afterwards, you are, and the Sanctuary could, and I feel that some of the Sanctuary could be, is because, the Eight of Cups is about walking away and searching for something. So there could be a lot going on in your mind this week, Pisces. I feel some of you are finally ready to really work on like your inner demons. You work on yourself to find something that is actually missing within you. Some of you could actually decide that you've had enough of this life that you've had, this old life, and now you are ready to start this new life. And there could be questions as well, like, are you going to bring someone with you, or are you going to go it alone? Okay, but it is a time for you to, it is a time that a lot of you are seeking sanctuary for deeper meanings. And you got the Page of Swords, which is you going forth with what's going on. When once you seek the answers, it's about going forth. And it feels like a lot of you are going to have a bit more vitality, but mostly vitality in the mind. Like the mind's going to be more lighter. You're not going to have so much a heavy burden. So definitely seeking sanctuary when you can, knowing what you need to find, and after then going forth. Okay. Aries, you have Perception. I feel as Gemini had this card last week, didn't he? Yeah, he or she, yes. With the Nine of Swords reversed and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so Aries, it is about you seeing things for what they are not. I feel a lot of you may not want to see things. So if there feels like there is some of you feel, I feel that some of you maybe will having to work really hard this week, because you're the star of the show this week. The full moon is going into your sign. So when we see the Nine of Swords, it feels like a negative card, but it also feels like a card that people are being stabbed in the back. I feel this could be to do with jealousy. I feel that a lot of you Aries are actually seeing things for what they are, and you might be bringing it forth, but then people are like not believing you. People are probably talking about you this week. Some people could be saying something to you, and you may believe it, and then you find out the truth. Okay, so a lot of there might be some shocks this week for a lot of you, and obviously because the full moon's in your sign, so this is about you letting go of people, places, jobs, an old way of yourself. So there's definitely a time that the new layer being peeled, but it does feel that there's a new beginning happening, but it's also because of a shock that's happened. And you've got the Knight of Cups. It's about you going forth in a new way, whether it's a relationship, a new beginning, emotional state as well. Knight of Cups is about messages, so you could actually hear a new message that is actually coming to do with an opportunity. You know, like I feel perception is about intuition as well. So listening to your intuition is going to be very important for a lot of you Aries this week. It feels very much a life changing. And I feel if some of you are deciding like this week you've had enough, and you know, some of you may, I'm not saying you will, but some of you may lose something, but something definitely comes quickly, or you hear something, but it's definitely to do with you. So listening to your intuition is going to be very important this week. Taurus, you have divine timing. I swear you had this last week as well, Taurus. Divine timing. Ooh, with the strength card, with the Seven of Swords and the Strength card. Okay, so divine timing is about things come into full fruition for a lot of you Taurians. But it's time to come out of your head. It's time to come out of your head. And you know, the energy for you Taurus is that there is, you know, a bit like Aries, there is some discussions going on this week, whether you're in a discussion with something. It could be a business discussion, or it could also be, you know, a discussion, whether you are in it or not, there's discussions going on this week, and things may not be very clear, and it could be, you know, because of the Mercury retrograde, but things may not be very clear, you know, so just look out. You know, I feel like you definitely look into your intuition, you know, really, you know, because some of you may be buried very much in your work. Listen to your intuition, because there's some things that are going on, and it could actually be quite shady what's going on. You will actually find out about it. But I feel that, you know, it's about looking this week about what's actually going on, what's not being said. You know, whether you are in discussion, or discussion, you've heard about it, look what's being said, because there could be a lot of talking going on and things are just not really clear, but they will become clear as in the end. And then you have the Strength card. The Strength card is about your strength, Taurus. So anything that happens, know that you are always strong, know that you are very protected, because I feel that some of you Taurians are, you know, you're doing your due diligence, you're working very hard, you're being depended on a lot, and people are not seeing you for what you are about. They just, oh, you know, ask the Taurus. And you have a lot, you've also got a lot going on within yourself, you know. Strength card is a Leo card, you know, so some of you may be Leo's moon or rising, or have Leo heavily in your chart. So I feel that some of you Taurus definitely have to, you know, if you're doing any creative work, really concentrate on your creative work this week. I feel that it will actually guide you very well. It will actually heighten your perception. It will also heighten your, you know, your creativity. It will also make you feel a bit more lighter. It may feel a bit heavy this week, especially if you're finding out what exactly is going on behind the scenes as well. Okay, so when it says divine timing, everything comes in full fruition. Okay, Gemini, you couldn't make this up, intuition. We're about listening to your intuition this week, Gemini. It will not let you down. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles reversed with the Nine of Cups reversed. So intuition is playing a huge part with a lot of you, Gemini. Some of you may be feeling very impatient this week. A lot of impatience happening. You're feeling things are not moving fast enough. Things will move fast. It's just that, you know, things ebb and flow. It's all about divine timing. It's all about you seeing, okay, if I just pay attention to this, something else will happen. If I just try and relax and calm down, then, you know, things will happen. But I feel that some of you want things to happen now. Ace of Pentacles is about new beginnings. But when it's reversed, it's about, you know, things are just a bit delayed. The delay is because we are in a retrograde. You know, there's going to be a lot of delays for a lot of us. And this delay could be, you know, money. This could be vitality. This could be a number of things. And you have the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, which is about, you know, wishes coming true. So you are the great manifester. You know, your mind is very powerful, depending on how you're feeling. So whatever you've manifested, I feel, in the past, it's actually going to be coming. But I feel there's some work that you guys have to do, and the work is to do with your intuition. You know, a lot of you are very much in your head, but this week is about listening to what's going on within the gut, even if it does feel uncomfortable. Okay, so anything you've manifested will come, but it'll only come if we listen to our guts. Cancer, you have dreams. A lot of dreaming this week, Cancer. A lot of dreaming this week. A lot of you wanting your dreams to come true. And you have very positive cards. You have the Ace of Cups with the Sun card. Okay, so listen, you know, your dreams are going to be very powerful this week, Cancer. Very powerful dreams. And I feel some of the dreams that you guys are wishing or envision, they come really quick. The Ace of Cups is about a new beginning for, you know, love, romance. It's about your health. It's about vitality. I feel that opportunities are going to be presented to a lot of you Cancers, and it's going to be in your wildest dreams. Some of you have probably thought, oh, you know, I've really wanted to, you know, work this place, and I wanted to do I wanted to like write a book, or I've wanted to like do something creative. A lot of dreams that a lot of you have put out there. But obviously, you know, with the Libra season, it's about your fourth house. It's about concentrating on the home. And some of you have actually felt quite comfortable because you are ruled by the fourth house. But now, you know, some of you probably have not really bothered with work or, you know, any creativity, just concentrate on family and home. But now you've got the sun going into your fifth house. And this is about creativity. This is about, you know, huge manifestations of, you know, love, children. And if some of you are discussing, you know, kids, or wanting to have a child, or expanding your family, wanting to have a new relationship, you know, this is a great time. Some of you could actually conceive it this week. You know, with dreams are very powerful. You know, you've also got the Sun card, which is about children. Okay, you got these two cards, which is about, you know, creativity, conceiving, fertility. It's, you know, what you conceive with inside you, because you're ruled by the womb. Okay, and I feel some of you also have probably like had like these powerful, some of you are going to have powerful dreams this week. You know, so whatever you guys think, whatever you guys say, these dreams can actually come true. So it's a very powerful week for a lot of you Cancers. Leo, you have protection. So a lot of you are very protected this week. You're protected from harm, protected from harm's way. And you also have the Queen of Wands, which is reversed with the Five of Pentacles. Now, some of you Leos may not be feeling that you are very like divinely protected, because there's a lot going on in life for you. Okay, you know, the Queen of Wands is a very, you know, is a card of creativity. It's a card of emotional sensitivity. Some of you could actually be the Queen of Wands, but also, you know, it's I feel a lot of you are feeling quite, you know, the fire, it feels like the fire is actually not burning as bright for a lot of you, because, you know, outside, like generally there's a lot that you guys have to do, and I feel a lot of you feel that you have to really work hard in order to get what you need, but you are protected. And also you have the Five of Pentacles, which is about loss. You know, so some of you may feel like I said, the fire is not burning as bright. Some of you are feeling that you may not have enough money. You may be feeling quite broke. You may be feeling like, you know, I feel there's a sense of pride coming with a lot of you Leos, that, you know, there's help that you need, but you're refusing to ask for help. You know, because the Queen of Wands, even though it's reversed, is a very proud card, you know. So if you need help this week, Leo, by all means ask for it, because you have a lot of admirers, you have a lot of followers, and, you know that you're protected. There's protection around you, so nothing will ever come to harm. If you're feeling that there's loss of like financial, or you're feeling there's loss of creativity, or loss of like you feel quite lonely, you know, this is great to, you know, do something creative, even if it's for like 10 minutes a day, being around people that, you know, make you laugh, whether it's friends or family. This is about boosting your energy, because because you may not just be feeling it. It's not like a depression or anything. It just made it, you know, your vitality is just not there, but you are protected. So no harm can come to you. No one can come to you and tell you anything, okay? Because you have that sun always shining above you. Last but not least, we have Virgo with the trust card. So this week is all about trust. Trusting yourself, trusting that things will work out in the end, okay? I feel a lot of you Virgos are thinking about trusting yourself anyway. You also have the Three of Wands, powerful card, with the Hanged Man reversed, okay? So trusting in the processes for you, Virgo, is, I feel it's a big thing. I feel a lot of you, because you're an earth sign, this week is about you need to see in order for you to trust. So if someone says anything to you this week that seems so good to be true, you're going to be asking for facts. Some of you could be very, very like business-like this week. Also business-like slash serious, because there may be things that are presented to you, but you need facts. You need to see things on paper. So, and also things are also moving in your corner as well, because we have the sun, which is in your third house. So you can be a lot of communicating going on. And, you know, the third house is to do with like writing. It's a business house. It's about, you know, contracts as well, because you're ruled by Mercury. So if you're signing any contracts, obviously, you know, contracts may be, you know, moving a bit fast, because, you know, we are in the shadow, but Mercury's going direct. So any communication, anything to sign, you need facts, okay? Because you are looking forward to your future. And I feel some of you Virgos are looking for, you know, your future is going to be speaking very brightly to you this week. And, you know, it's funny because number 3, you got Three of Wands, and it's also a 3-month for you. So, you know, the energies this week is you guys really wanted to move fast. You want, you know, there's plans that were stalled, and now you are ready to be moving. You have the Hangman, which is reversed. And this could actually, you know, it's a Neptune card. So it could actually play on your intuition a lot. You know, just watch out for things like deception in any way. Also watch out for you playing the victim, you know, because sometimes things are seen and you may not want to see it. You know, so it feels a bit like this week is very much moving forward this week, but it's about also you looking at the finer details. Remember, we are in the shadow. Look at the finer details. If you've made a mistake, try not to blame yourself. Try not to, oh, poor me, in any way. Okay, it's about sort of listening to like your intuition, although you may not like to hear that, Virgos. Listening to your intuition. Something seems too good, obviously get the facts. That's what you're all about. But trust in yourself, and you know, and also on another hand, trust what people say as well. You know, but it does feel this week a little bit of an insecurity. Obviously, when you're dealing with anything with business, you know, you need that. You need that sort of like, what is it? You need that way about you that is very serious, you know, but also look over the small print as well. Sometimes you Virgos believe you've looked over something and it finds that you haven't. Okay, that's what the Neptune card is also saying as well. Yeah, but at last it's moving a bit forward for you, Virgos. Okay, so guys, that was the weekly tarot for all the signs. I hope you guys have a lovely week. You know, feel free to like leave messages how the week's gone for you. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And also, you know, don't forget to follow. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm on TikTok as well. And, you know, check out Empath Butterflies Tarot, who's my sister, who does dailies and love readings for all the signs. So have a lovely week, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.